Hey guys, and welcome back to a new video today, and today we are covering the latest chapter of My Hero Academia that just dropped in Japan. All of the panels and everything are still in Japanese, so they were translated to English in a large chapter summary leak, and oh boy, this is one of the chapters that has me on the edge of my seat with excitement. Starting off, we see Best Jeanist use his quirk to tie Gigantomachia up along with some of the League of Villains, including Mr. Compress and Spinner. Best Jeanist also reveals his apparent dead body that Dobby saw was indeed a fake like we thought, and that Dobby's greed blinded him to this fact. And to my surprise, we see Nejire, a member of the Big Three in action, fighting. And in an attempt to attack the villains, including Shigaraki, she fires her blast, but suddenly Shigaraki attacks her with a huge flame reactively. We've never seen Shigaraki use this quirk. I guess it's a part of more of his quirk manifestation. And this flame was apparently a forced quirk activation that Shigaraki used instinctively and didn't even attempt to use, which just shows the power of Shigaraki and how powerful of a villain he is. And after she was attacked with this flame, it looks that Nejire's life could be hanging in the balances as we see her covered in a charred body. And the next panel we see shows Deku and Endeavor both with faces of horror as they see the attack, but neither of them are unable to move or do anything at all. It then cuts to show different heroes fighting against the Nomu, and it states that more than half of the heroes are dead or unable to fight at this current state. This war is as gruesome as I imagine. It is terrifying that so many of these heroes that hold society together are now hanging in the clutches of life and death. It then cuts back to the main scene at hand, and Todoroki is attacking Dobby relentlessly. In a fit of rage, Todoroki tells Dobby that he has lost his sanity long ago. And Dobby responds telling Todoroki that he indeed hasn't felt anything for a long time, and that he has long awaited this day to come where he can take his brother's life away. We then see Todoroki being burned by Dobby's immense hellfire flames, which just goes to show that even with Todoroki's quirk of fire, he is unable to withstand the flames by his brother. Suddenly, more Nomus arrive to attack Best Jeanist, and Deku tries to move his body and use his quirk to help, and in his head he goes through his internal monologue he always does, telling himself that he needs to help, that how could anybody be a hero if he is unable to save even one person. But then, the next panel, it shows Ida catching Nejire, whose body is charred to a crisp. I'm sure she'll survive, but at what cost? We don't know at this current point. Finally, in the last page, we see a hero I've been long awaiting for the return of for damn near 100 chapters. We see LEMILLION appear from the ground and arrive to aid Best Jeanist in battle. Guys, I did not have a fucking clue this was coming. I had no idea that LEMILLION would even be remotely in this war arc. I thought All Might was going to show up. This is even better. In this panel, we see a lot of things that mean a whole lot without having to show all that much. Firstly, given that we see LEMILLION using his permeation ability that he had taken from Chisaki, we as fans, we thought he lost his power completely due to what Chisaki did with his quirky racing. And we at least thought that the power would be gone until Eri was able to manifest her quirk and mature in order to reverse time to bring that quirk back to him. So it seems that Eri has done just that. The leader of the Big Three, Mirio Togata, the pride of UA, the one whom was viewed as a worthy successor to All Might, the student dubbed by Eraserhead to be closer to the #1 hero spot than any other person, has returned. If you guys know me, you know LEMILLION is my all-time favorite My Hero Academia character, and it makes me so thrilled to see he's back alive and able to continue to the story and fight. Holy hell, guys, this chapter is absolutely insane. I have not been this excited about a chapter that came out in a very, very long time, and this is a good feeling of times to come for the My Hero Academia manga. Guys, if you aren't reading it, you need to right now. This war arc is one of the best arcs of My Hero entirely, and there is so much action, so many things coming out of the blue. I don't think any of us have expected LEMILLION to show up, especially at a time like this where all hope seems lost. I really thought it was going to be All Might. I was wrong. LEMILLION is here. It was full of so much excitement, and Chapter 292 had two phenomenal characters return from. At points, people thought both these characters were done. Best Jeanist, some people thought he was dead. People thought LEMILLION was no longer going to have a quirk. This is amazing writing by Horikoshi, guys. Given that this chapter just came out, I'm going to have to wait a little bit for Chapter 293 to come out, but I am on the edge of my seat waiting for this next chapter because I want to see LEMILLION fight. I want to see how we can aid to this battle, because if you watch one of my previous videos, we know LEMILLION is one of the most busted quirks. It's one of the most powerful quirks. Permeation is godly, and he can turn the tide for these heroes, and it's phenomenal. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, guys, I'll see you all next time.